The legislative report, Ms. Pearson.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the Council. Last time I was in front of you, we talked about how the members of the legislature were sworn in early December. And as a reminder, there are 39 of the 120 are new to the building. Since that time, approximately 80 bills have been introduced. Bill introductions are expected to continue through the February 22nd deadline. Often there are hundreds that are introduced within the last few days of that deadline, so I expect to be busy reviewing those. So we are officially in session, and there are about 4 bills of interest or direct impact to the Council so far, although only 3 were reflected in your packet at the time of printing. All of them are placeholder bills related to revisions of the water bond that is currently expected for the November 2014 ballot, originally set for the 2010 ballot. 3 senators have a water bond bill, as well as 1 assembly member. In December, I also reported to you that the Comptroller's Office had identified an $800 million shortfall as of November, about a 10% deficit. However, this week there were reports of revenues spiking upwards of billions, perhaps spurred by those who wanted to liquefy assets in the face of uncertain federal tax changes. So while it's
sounds like the regularity of our water supply in California.
Indeed. So while it's too soon to speculate what these shifts in revenues might mean for current budget discussions, and given the governor's tone during the State of the State this morning, it sounds like he's committed to prioritizing rainy day funds and paying off the wall of debt before he engages in new spending. But it's certainly a nice change to think that we might face the pleasant surprise of budget surpluses for the first time in a while. So it's a good problem to have. Since we last met, the leaders of both houses in the legislature have set committee assignments, meaning that we now know who makes up the membership on the 2 water policy committees in the Assembly and in the Senate. The Senate Natural Resources Committee retains its chair, Assembly Member Fran Pavley, and consists of 7 members. The Assembly Water Parks and Wildlife Committee consists of 15 members, 9 of whom are freshmen, and its chair is Assembly Member Ben Hueso from San Diego.
Who is
also running for a vacant Senate seat.
And the election will be held in March, and the current conventional political wisdom is he will move to the Senate, which means there will be a new chair of the Water Committee, should that happen. Would you be good enough, Ms. Pearson, to email to council members sometime just the list of the relevant committees and budget subcommittees so they'd have it at hand, the membership?
Absolutely.
Great.
Again, I continue my work in meeting with agency and legislative staff as a coordinating function, and I will keep you apprised of any new bills or issues that you might consider weighing in on. Thank you.
Ms. Pearson made a major sacrifice last night. Rather than pub crawling with a group of Sea Grant science fellows that we were chatting with that work for us, she went off to do meetings with governmental people in the evening. Congratulations. That was very nice of you, Ms. Pearson. We appreciate it.
I can assure you there will be more of that in the future.
Okay.